Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel today for the 6th Alliance War of Season 28. Today we are facing dsvg. This is Swedeah and Munash's alliance, usually finish in Masters, so it's going to be a pretty interesting war. We're bringing in a team of Dr. Doom, White Magneto and Red Hulk. So his first fight is just a Korg on Ebb and Flow knockdown. He decided to speed it up, it's just really basic Doom fight. Bit on the longer side. So I did take this few wars back, and in that fight I was mainly cycling special 1s and special 2s. In this fight I decided to just go for the special 3 and use the heavy attack for the knockdown. So go for the knockdown there, go for the special 3 now while his rock shield is down. Doom obviously is immune to the rock shield damage on all attacks apart from his heavy because they're all energy. And I'm probably going to go for a special 2 here. Still got the Fury up, special 2 counts as the knockdown and those Incinerate finish him off. Perfect fight, but pretty safe matchup, and yeah, got through without too much trouble. So now moving on to section 2, we're taking path 5 again. Ebb and Flow intercept Mole Man here, we're using Dr. Doom. We have applied the White Magneto pre-fight. And early on in this fight I am going to attempt to go for some backdrafts, that one does land. Now against Mole Man, more than most other champions, you really need to be going for light intercepts. If you go for a medium intercept, obviously in general it's just more risky because you can't recover. But against Mole Man, if he blocks it, he's also going to get his unstoppable and just hit into you. And also, depending on how many Monster Mass charges he has, he could potentially enter Frenzy from that, and obviously that would be quite punishing if he enters Frenzy, does a combo, because it's all going to be guaranteed crits, they're all going to be inflicted bleeds onto you. And yeah, it can actually deal some pretty substantial damage even to Doom during Frenzy. So I ought to just go for the special 3 while he still has protection up. He is now in Frenzy. Going to throw off our special 2 there. Was trying to get the special 2 intercept off, but he decided to dash back rather than dash in. But it does still deal some pretty good damage. When he's in Frenzy, he's not going to be shrugging off the Incinerates. And here I just dash back, he dashes in, go for the special 2, counts as an intercept, get the Incinerates off, and the fight is over. So pretty clean fight there against Mole Man. Next up we have a Mysterio. Now this is an unduped Mysterio, which does reduce the threat in this fight by quite a significant margin. He's only going to gain his gas effects if he's finishing with a double medium, which is going to shorten the effects after his special attack. And it also means that if I do take a heavy to the face, he's not going to be applying any poisons to me, which is the main thing in this fight that would deal enough damage to kill Doom. So I'm trying to avoid Mysterio using his specials just so we can build up to our special 3 quicker. He does have a mighty charge, so we're not going to be able to parry his dash attack, so we will be going for reparries more often here. Go for the special 3 now. Does have protection up still, I believe, so it's not going to deal a ton of damage. Go for a Doom combo now. And I believe I was also trying to wait to see if he would dash in. But obviously he didn't, so we didn't get the special intercept off. Now we use his special 1, so we've got to wait this out. Mysterio does have some base block penetration, so he is hitting relatively hard into Doom's block, at least compared to other champs. But because he's unduped, you just see how quickly that reflection gas there ended. So just not really much threat involved in this fight. Here we finally do land the special intercept. We don't have the special 3 Fury active, But you can see the incinerators still ticking over 1,000 each, and they end in pretty quickly. So this next fight up is going to be against Hulkbuster. He has the same nodes as Mysterio along with crumbling armor, which Doom is immune to, so pretty much is the same nodes. In this fight we are not going to be bothering with the special 3 really. All of Hulkbuster's armor ups reduce our offensive ability accuracy. Here actually getting some lag going into the fight, so I was a bit worried that I was going to have a disconnect here. But yeah, thankfully we do end up going into the fight even with the Wi-Fi signal appearing. Finally get in without any disconnects. And yeah, so the plan for this fight is just going to be to cycle special 1s and special 2s. Like I was saying, Hulkbuster's armor ups reduce our offensive ability accuracy. So if we go for the special 3 and he has an armor up, the stun can fail, the aura can fail, the power drain can fail. Well, I'm not sure if the aura can fail actually, but the power drains definitely can. So the shot can also fail if he has an armor up, so we are not really going to be doing the heavy ending combos unless he's at 0. Here he throws off special 2, but only the first hit of it is unblockable, so it's not an issue. Getting some nice intercepts off in this fight, not really going for the special intercepts, just don't really need to. Go for a special 2 here, we're only 1 minute into this fight, and yeah, he's already down. Don't really understand this placement, but yeah, really simple fight for Doom. Now moving on to the penultimate fight of the war. This is a King Groot on the Vigorous Assault and Safeguard mini-boss. Going to be using Dr. Doom, of course. This fight I was not particularly worried about. Actually going in, I didn't really read King Groot's abilities very well, and I thought he was going to be immune to my power steals. But as you can see, he's not. He's actually only immune to power drain and power burn, which is mainly class targeted towards tech. I believe Mystics are mainly power steal. So Doom is the perfect counter here. The only real thing that I need to keep in mind, the only thing that can actually be dangerous in this fight is if he gets to his special 2 and throws it while the regeneration is active and it's unblockable. There, miss a dash back, could have been a bug, could just be normal, doesn't really matter. King Groot does basically no damage aside that poison when it comes to fighting Doom. And yeah, I'm just going to be cycling special 1s and special 2s. There's very little reason to go for special 3s with the safeguard node being here. 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion is just letting me get to more special 2s without risking sort of losing the aura, losing any power control here. King Groot obviously gets a lot of buffs to feed Mystic Dispersion. So yeah, throw off another special 2 here, and he's nearly down after these incinerates. They're all ticking over 1,000 each with no extra damage boosts, so they're definitely the main source of damage here with Safeguard. Did land a 7k hit there, I believe that's the Assassin Mastery messing up the ability accuracy of Safeguard. So we are getting some bigger hits in and avoiding the cap. But yeah, now we're on to the last fight of the war, and this is really the only fight of this war that I was at least semi-worried about. This is a Magneto on Hazard Shift and Stun Immunity. Going to be using Red Hulk here. So generally I've been seeing a lot of Cap Infinity War with a skill champion being used for this, which is a very solid option. Have to slow play it a bit to sort of make sure you can always shrug the Hazard Shift debuffs off, but you don't have to worry about getting ins like you do with Red Hulk here. But this fight, it does actually go relatively well overall. Going to be hitting his block quite a bit, baiting special 1s mainly. Main way to get our ends is going to be like there, where he finishes a combo into our block, or we will be intercepting. There we land a nice light intercept. Doesn't play into that one. We're building up to our special 3, and I do know the corner trick where you basically get yourself in the corner, bait out a heavy attack and tap Magneto with a light attack. I wanted to sort of save that as a last resort for if I was not getting any ins in this fight. But luckily he's playing into most of my intercepts, so don't need to worry too much about that. And here you see there's actually a very interesting interaction. So when I used my special 3, he had his unstoppable active from a heavy attack, and the hit from the special 3 actually sent the unstoppable onto cooldown. So it gave us pretty big damage window after that special 3, where we're dealing our full damage, not worrying about getting our ins. We can just bait regular heavies, give her a special 2 here, and yeah, it's extremely clean fight there. Pretty much all the damage taken was just those 2 block special 2s. Did end up winning this war 12-9, so this brings us 3-3 for the season. So it's going okay, but we definitely need to start winning some more wars. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.